So, sir, thank you so much for being here in Zona Franca channel. My name is Alexander, and something that I do is try to promote metal and music in the Peruvian community. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
I'm Don or Dawn of the Dead, the singer in NunSlaughter, last original member in NunSlaughter.
My friend, how NunSlaughter was created in short terms?
Uh, we started in 1987 in my home city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it was just me and two other guys that um, at the time there weren't any actual death metal bands in Pittsburgh. So the three of us really liked, death metal, and we decided we should start the first death metal band in Pittsburgh, and so we did.
Something that I always was wondering is like when you create the lyrics of the song, of course, it's metal and it's so dark, so deep. How do you inspire to write those songs?
Especially early on, it was inspired a lot through movies, and then as I got into college, started reading a lot more about the darker sides of life, and it's just kind of they're the books and movies and stories that I like to hear, and it deals with death or Satanism. Or the devil or hell or fire or something like that. So that just comes out in my lyrics.
And being so long in the music industry, can you tell me what is the secret? If there's a secret.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew what it was. For me, it's been sheer determination to just kind of not give up or give in. The easy thing would have been to quit 30 plus years ago, but something inside artists or musicians makes them want to continue to create, and I didn't have another outlet to get my creativity out, and so I just stuck with NunSlaughter this long.
Nice. And of course, in all the road that you are in the music industry, you have ups and downs, and by the downs, you learn from it. So, what are some advices that you can say to the new bands that are just coming out nowadays?
Yes, I'd have to say to rely on yourself. You don't need a record label or a booking agent, or graphic design artists. Hell, a lot of people don't even need a recording studio. You can do all of that on your own, and that's kind of where NunSlaughter came from. We don't have a record label. We don't have a booking agent. I kind of do all the media, Instagram and Facebook postings. So I would say rely on yourself, and especially starting off, do it yourself. That way you know what goes into creating the band.
And now that you say that you are in charge of all the media, why is that?
Um, I don't know of anyone else that can take care of it, and especially answering questions in either Facebook or Instagram or on my email. Um, there's nobody that has the same amount of knowledge as myself about NunSlaughter to be able to answer a lot of the questions. So rather than hand off interviews to someone else, or questions about touring or shows or releases, I just take care of it all myself.
How do you feel nowadays NunSlaughter is being treated by the fans?
Frankly, it's never been better. I think uh, we're although we are getting out a lot more, as far as especially here in the United States, touring. We've toured across the United States, and east to west, and north to south. Of course, there's some cities and states that we haven't hit, but that we never really used to do that in the past. Most of the time we toured outside of the country, and so it's great. In fact, Hell's Headbanger is a label that we work with a lot, the distributor. They said that they can tell anytime we go out on tour, during that tour and shortly afterwards, are the sales and merchandise, T-shirts and records and stuff, that all goes up while we're out on tour, because people come out on tour, they see us. Obviously, we can't have every piece of merchandise we have out there with us site and then buy a bunch of stuff. So it's really been working out for us. It's never been better, actually.
And there's a time in all the career that you are in the band that you would like to live again that specific time? I don't know, maybe visit a country or a specific concert. I don't know.
Boy, well, I'd certainly like to get back to Thailand. I enjoyed being in Thailand and the people. And we're working on a possible tour of Southeast Asia now, and that would include China, Philippines, Japan, and maybe like Dubai or something like that. We're still working out some details, but yeah, I would like to get back to not only Thailand but Japan. I really like the whole country, or the city of Tokyo was awesome.
Now, talking about your coming this Saturday to Lima, Peru,
Yes.
have you ever been here?
I've never been to Peru, no.
Okay, have you ever tried any food from Peru?
I'm not sure, because some of like Colombian foods and
Oh, yeah.
Peruvian foods are very similar. So I'm not sure. What would be something that you would suggest that I have when I'm in Peru?
Yes, you must to try pisco sour. It's like something traditional from us, some alcohol, and yes, we have good stuff here. But now talking about the concert, what are your expectations about how it's gonna be that night?
Well, I've been talking to the promoter, or at least one of the promoters that lives here in the United States, and he says ticket sales went very well. He's extremely happy with just the advanced ticket sales. I'm hoping more people show up for day of the show, but I'm expecting it to be absolutely insane, because we've never been there. I know there's going to be probably between 300 and 500 people, 400 people at least. So it should be excellent.
It's gonna be wild. Actually, it's gonna be really, really wild, because I have a lot of friends who are gonna be there, and as for us, having such a big band as you for the first time in Peru is a privilege and an honor, because we don't have that, let's say, lucky, to have big bands in Peru. Sir, this question that I'm gonna ask you, I do to all the bands, all the artists, and you have to be very honest, okay?
Gotcha.
If you have one day left on the earth, with which artist, dead or alive, and what song, any kind of song like pop, rock, metal, jazz, whatever, you would like to play with?
I'd like to. I think I'd like to perform with Jim Sadist again.
Nice.
He was a drummer in NunSlaughter that passed away, so I don't really give a crap about all those other folks. I'd like to see Jim again.
That's a good choice. And this is the second and last question. I know that there's gonna be a time when all the artists are gonna say, okay, this is enough, I'm gonna spend time maybe with my family or maybe traveling around the world. So what is the legacy that you would like to leave to the fans?
You mean once I kind of wrap it all up?
Yes, like when the time is gonna come, and you have to say, I'm done with music, I'm gonna stay like chilling at home or with my family. So what is the legacy that you would like to leave to the fans?
I think the legacy for NunSlaughter, and that I've been working on for so many decades, or all of us, all the past members have been working on, is that we put out an awful lot of music for a band that has struggled from day one, yeah, we're at about close to 200 releases and about almost 300 songs. A lot of those releases are live or rehearsals or things like that, but a lot of records, we've been to I think Peru will be the 33rd country that we've performed in.
Oh,
So that's pretty incredible,
yes.
for any band at all, let alone a band that kind of does it all ourselves.
Nice. Well, my friend, it was a pleasure, really, to talk to you, to see you. I'm gonna see you this Saturday. I'm gonna be there. I'm
Yes,
gonna
please
try
introduce
also
yourself.
to have you to give you a present from the channel. I'm gonna try to
Fantastic.
present. And would you like to invite all the Peruvian audience to the day of the show, please?
Yes, everybody in Peru or even South America, please come to the show this Saturday. I can't remember what venue it's at, but do you know the venue?
Yeah, Cántaro, Teatro Cántaro.
Please come to the show. We will have some merchandise, but everything will be super limited because we got to carry it on the plane and carry crap back. And there will be show shirts as well. I had them printed in Peru, so I hope to see everyone there, and I want everybody to be headbanging, fist banging, stage diving, crowd surfing, all that, sing along, all that.
Thank you, my friend. See you Saturday. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, bye.